Alright, so our yakkers were our guinea pigs because we created a whole new program. What you came and told us is you wanted to do more outreach. You wanted to be out there, and you wanted to be with each other and not necessarily your little group of friends. So we approached a group of leaders and we found we had one problem. Is over the course of the year we couldn't tell who was a yakker and who was a leader. So I would ask those of you who thought you were maybe crossing that line to stand up like Chris and Dan and stand up. Referred to as mom, and not by the youth, but by the other leaders. That didn't exactly make us feel very good. Then we had some other people who were able to straddle the line, Sarah Kozik, and then Kara the first year. But this really took more of a village. We had Elizabeth Beekman and Steve Sharp help us with the in-reach and the outreach. We had Amy Sachs who said, look, I'm really too busy to be a leader, so she decided to be a coordinator with Kim Brady and probably worked as hard as all of us. And then we had people with us on the mission trip to Ohio, like Leonora Honus, my husband, Hal Sachs, and Gil Gothrop. So it was really a group effort to bring it all together. So we embarked on a new program. We rotated through 5 different ministries throughout the year, enabling you each to contribute in different ways and in turn explore your potential calling. We had classes in the beginning where we would do some training, like when you pour the wine into the Eucharistic cup, don't fill it to the brim because you're either going to have to drink it or find a nature spot, and please don't spill it on the poor lady's carpet. That kind of thing. We then would have lessons afterwards where we would sit and reflect. Over the 2 years, we worked on the following ministries: lay Eucharistic visitor, friendly visitor, meals ministry, helping up ministry, believe in tomorrow, and Ark of Howard County. In the proverbial other duties as assigned, we did clean sweep, service over self, campus cleanup at St. John's. We sponsored holiday baskets for 2 families for Christmas and Easter each year. We had a wonderful mission trip to Ohio, the Sower Mission, where we truly made a difference in the lives of 2 families through digging, demoing, and building. We went to Hershey Park with Inner City Youth, and we helped with the setup of the Kenya Connect fundraiser. In total, in 2012 to 13, we had 1,157 hours of outreach, 47 kids participating. That's an average of 24.6 hours each. In 2013 to 14, 928 hours with 41 kids participating. That average is 22.6. So altogether, 2,085 hours. That's the number. Mike Runge is the statistics guy, and he says that's the number of hours a full-time worker works in a year. And we can have a drum roll. These are the top 5 people with hours. Our seniors, top was Katie Smith with 88.5 hours. Alina Piccioni was 78.75. Thank you, Mike, for the accuracy. Paul Cochran was 77.5, and Kimmy Vaughn was 76.75. However, the juniors kicked your butt. So, Stephanie Sachs with 93.25, Sam Citrano with 92.25, Allie Townsend with 80 hours, Ethan Trout with 75.25, and Sky Ham with 72.25. So just a few highlights. highlights before we close. Kicking off YAC with a retreat and 7 habits of highly effective teens. Probably the thing we remember the most was that horrendous storm where we had everybody clustered together in a glass enclosed building. We really felt safe. That was great planning. We did a version of speed dating to get to know each other. If they didn't actually date parents, it's okay. Looking at the way we pray, we watched a documentary on a seat at the table and learning about poverty in this country. We led 2 discovery weekends. We attended the parish's annual meetings and we voted. We celebrated Frank Cran's birthday. We made New Year's resolutions. We listened to Titi, a nurse who was deployed to Afghanistan, and talked about finding God and love in the midst of war. One class, we looked at spirituality and music and shared our favorite songs. We processed together the shootings in the mall and the rash of violence in the schools. We did some community building too, like laser tag, ski trips, bagels, Starbucks, went to the movies, went to Rehoboth Beach. We had Christmas parties with mostly edible nativity scenes, Easter egg hunts, treasure hunts around the campus. Over the 2 years, we learned about being ourselves, we learned about being in community, and as part of all this, we were able to name our relationship with Christ in our faith journey. As the first class in this newly revamped YAC program, you participated in everything, without a mandatory attendance requirement, and in spite of the fact that you're all very busy people. And you did it all with a tremendous amount of enthusiasm, patience, love, and a sense of humor. You made it all so very fun and memorable for all of us. You touched each and every leader, chaperone, and volunteer in the program, and you taught us all about what a faith community is about. Thank you for the way you've enriched our lives, and thank you for leaving an indelible mark in our faith journey.